gals, never here from Drakewing Game, and sending my on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Winds of Change. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. There we go. Okay. Vanessa has now permanently joined your party. Like before, new content has been unlocked in old areas, but a new feature, Parallel Chronicles, has also been unlocked. A brief tutorial on that will follow after this dialogue window. Parallel Chronicles. The world of Alestia is a living, breathing place. Though the story takes place from your perspective, the large cast of characters is always up to something. In the top left of applicable maps, you can view subplots by clicking a character's icon. You can do these in any order, but it is recommended to do them in the order you see them. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Huh. Alright, so... Okay. Let's do this. Then we'll do these little subplots. Okay. No one follow me into this fucking area? Alright. Water often spills out and gets the ground wet. It's mushy and soft to the touch. Gross.
Ugh, your shoes are so messy. And just before your big ceremony. Back away and watch your step.
Okay. Is there a book somewhere? I don't see a book anywhere. There's buckets lined up right beside the faucets. In my haste, I didn't even drink or eat eat breakfast. Should I wait until I'm free to drink, or put your mouth under the tap and drink?
Ugh, that's disgusting. Those things could be so dirty, you know? At least wait until there's no one around.
Fuck you, Vanessa. I'll do what I want. I'll drink from as many nasty faucets as I want. The ground here is paved and dry. It's not wet like the rest of the soil. This would be the best place for me to stand. Houses near the tank are reserved for the elderly. Something about minimizing travel time to our water source. Of course, houses near here are way too humid to be comfortable, but for some reason they don't complain and happily reside inside.
Try not to waste too much time here, Seeress. I'm dressed in layers, and this humidity is gross. Wouldn't want to ruin my outfit before your ceremony.
That is a fair point.
Try.
Okay, let's see what we got here. These eaves carry water from the falls to the tank. It's completely self-sustaining and requires little upkeep. We just have to empty the tank each morning to get our fill. It's something we can't live without, so it never goes unused.
Hey, I guess you didn't get to do your water run. You should do it as soon as you get a chance. I finished mine up just before you got here.
Alrighty. And then we'll do the actual tank itself in a moment. There's a book sitting here. It's wet and stained. Most likely water damage due to its proximity to the tank. When I approach it, Fortane laughs and apologizes to me.
Sorry, I think I dropped that when I was waiting. It's something I picked up from Mila's house a few days ago. You're free to take it. I have no use for it anymore.
Mysterious Mazeo. When the Triumvirate occupied Mazeo almost 20 years ago, many people wondered if they did so with an ulterior motive. On the surface, it looked like they wished to rid the region of piracy and those who would break the law. While it worked, many believed that the Triumvirate was slowly becoming tyrannical. There is one very peculiar thing, however. Their general, or mayor, is almost never seen, and the same goes for the honor guard they've placed in Mazeo. Hundreds of soldiers, almost never walking in the light of day. Instead, I've had several reports tell me that they dig in the night, deep underground, as if they're searching for something of importance. Could this be what they wanted Mazeo for? I've branched out of Valenorth and started corresponding with some people of note in Mazeo. It seems that even if it had a positive impact, many are against the idea of a forceful occupation. One city, and then the world. I suspect that the people in opposition will soon form their own army. It seems like they want to take Mazeo away from the Triumvirate and place it back in the hands of the people. A noble cause, I say. Valenorth must never meet Mazeo's fate. The Elder of Valenorth.
Well, the book has been confiscated. What else we got here? Alright, time for that thing itself. Water runs down the side of the tank at a steady rate. That's a sign that it's gotten full and requires attention. For a moment, I'm glad that so much water is in the center of Valinor. If we could somehow redirect the flow, it could easily combat fire. View parallel chronicle Dammick? Yes. Dammick and Ulrich gathered in the town square come morning. The road to Valinor would be long and fraught with danger. But this time, Dammick was certain he'd sent the right man.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? It's not too late to ask for some escorts.
Yes, Dominic, stop asking. I'll be fine. And I'm well aware of the dangers. Bringing more people will just put them in harm's way.
Well, forgive me for caring. I just wanted to make sure you're comfortable. If the attack is imminent, you'll have to rush.
I expect it'll take me under a day. I'll arrive in the dead of night or maybe early morning. Seeking out the Seeress will be the first thing I do.
Fantastic, then things will go perfectly. Make sure to give the rest of the town a heads up. You can all evacuate together. You'll blend right in. But remember, you need to stop by Milas and grab the blade. Otherwise, the Triumvirate will seize it when they attack. If I'm honest, I don't think we stand a chance without it.
Second, y'all. Water time. Guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? Alrighty.
But remember, you need to stop by Milas and grab the blade. Otherwise, the Triumvirate will seize it when they attack. If I'm honest, I don't think we stand a chance without it.
I can't believe they're attacking Valinor. The occupation of Mazeo is still so fresh. Thankfully, they haven't found us yet.
Right under their noses, just as we should be. I'm going to meet with the mayor after this, actually. I'll see about fully claiming those underground tunnels. Whatever they were digging for, they've stopped. I think it would make a fine base of operations. Getting the deed shouldn't be too difficult.
Wait, you mean we'll have a new home? No more sleeping on the hard tavern floor?
Never again. It's time we get established. I have some large shoes to fill as the general. The first step is finding us a fitting home.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. But one last thing before I go. Is it true what I've heard about Milas?
Absolutely, so please be kind to him. He'll be a valuable ally in the coming days. Best of luck on your vacation, Ulrich.
Trust me, I wish that's what it was. But I'll try retrieving the Seeress and the blade as soon as possible. Good luck with the mayor. I think you'll need it. But coming back to a home with an actual battle plan? It's starting to feel like our cause has some real weight to it. I feel bad for doubting you, Dominic. You're doing a great job.
Alright, and now for him. Sovi. I don't know why I was thinking his name was Scovy. Sovi. Alright, you bastard. Sovi entered the chambers of the Triumvirate unprompted, for Halen had extracted the information they desired. They raised their hoods and turned to him, scoffing, a hint of aggression on their quickly concealed faces.
Sophie, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Halen has finished his interrogation, Masters. I thought it would be wise to relay the results. Unless you are plotting behind our backs.
We would never do such a thing. Information is granted to you as we see fit. If you are left in the dark, it is not permanent. But please, tell us what Halen discovered. We have a feeling our theories are similar.
Yes, of course. The Exodus Wielder is located in Valinor. I am ready to launch our attack at a moment's notice.
Good. Then it is time you hear the rest. Valinor is just a small part of our larger plan. We see no more reason to withhold this information.
That much was obvious, Masters. Why did you keep it from me for so long? Halen and I are more than loyal enough.
Sophie, this is not a matter of loyalty. We are sure you'll understand when you hear. It would not be wise to doubt our word.
Yes. My apologies. Nobody likes being left in the dark. I will ensure my words sound less doubtful. If there is a greater plan at play, I am honored. I find no greater pleasure than serving your cause. So please, tell me what you wish, and it will happen.
We've led you to believe that Valinor is our goal. However, it is just the beginning of a much larger plan. Today, you will learn the true nature of the spirit realm.
Alright, that's 2 of them done. Alrighty. Okay, so I found everything here, so let's go back to the home. See if anyone has any opinion on anything. There we go. Maybe? No? 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 I have both of them in my party now. So... Alright, let's go to... Main Street. There we go.
Hey.
Hey, you like living in Valinor?
Yeah, of course I do. It's so peaceful, and everyone is so nice. I don't think Valinor has any real downsides. We're not plagued with piracy like Mazeo. Our hierarchy works, and we're always stable. If I ever got the chance to leave, I doubt I would. That's partly why I've never left the village. I know that Peregrino is out there in Solberg, but I've only heard stories. I've never actually been.
Can you tell me about Peregrino?
It's a watering hole, like a bar. It's popular for people on their way to Valinor. That's why it's called the Pilgrim's Tavern. It's a good business idea, in my opinion. The road to and from Valinor is long and arduous. I bet everybody wants to stop and grab a drink. At least, that's what I've heard. We don't get too many outsiders, but it's still in business. It makes me wonder if there's something more to that place.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!